Welcome to this week's episode of Audio in Uproar. Today we start off at Smith's Alternative with a live set from Dog Name, then over to the basement for an interview with Ezekiel Ox from MAMMAL and Fresh Violet, then a live set from LAGERSTEIN. For more information on upcoming Dog Name shows, follow the link in the description below.
G'day, my name's Ezekiel Ox.
And I'm Fresh Violet.
And you are watching and listening to Audio in Uproar. Turn that shit up. Let's bounce!
The tour is going extremely well.
Yeah, I agree.
Good. I should hope so.
Yeah.
From my end, it's going really well.
The coolest thing about it is, coming from MAMMAL's perspective, is it's our first big round the country we've done since we came back. We did a short tour before Christmas, but we were just picking up sort of like one-off supports for those shows. And this one we put a show together, so we got a Sucker Punch. You might even be able to hear a little bit of their funk right now coming through in the audio where they're sound checking, and then Fresh Violet is opening up, and it's just been this amazing kind of, well, the people are all great, first of all, and that makes things much easier, but the music's great, and then on top of that, it's just been this really high-functioning, fun, brilliant tour. And I reckon what I wanted to say was about, the coolest thing about it is Vizzy kind of, sorry, I call Violet Vizzy for the place playing at home.
Yes.
Sometimes. And the best thing is we've got this rock crowds coming in, and then you've got Violet kind of starting up with her, like rap,
Yeah,
basically.
hip-hop, yeah.
And I think it's kind of making people lean in and listen, and it's almost creating an energy early. Instead of like, oh yeah, man, we guitar's cool, I'll just go to have a beer or have a smoke. People are like, hang on, what the fuck is this?
Oh,
and then
isn't
they start
that
looking,
great?
you know,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
Violet wins them over because she's killer. So yeah.
I didn't actually think about it like that, but yeah, you're right. Like just like grabbing the audience and being like, hey, stuff is going on. That's for sure. And it has been, really diverse, really creative.
Yeah, because then Osaka have got that
together.
cabaret thing going where they're kind of like metal funk pop, cabaret, just weird trippy
Yes,
shit.
such a melange.
Yeah, they are a bit of a menagerie of sound, aren't they? I felt like it'd be good to have a hip hop artist because hip hop artists can set up in front and we don't take our drum kit down. So Zane leaves his kit set up. So basically Osaka's set up in front of that. Now that create basically, so it just goes Violet and then that goes and then Osaka
Yeah,
goes.
with my laptop, yeah.
But that was not because Violet, that's because hip hop. But then I'd known Violet for years.
Yeah,
We'd been
coming
sort
up
of
a few
hanging
years
out,
now.
doing the freestyle and beatbox and that sort of shit. Because I had a hip hop sabbatical in between my rock and roll stuff, and I learned a lot. And then I just showed the guys from MAMMAL Gangster Violet's clip, and they were like, they actually had the same response that the crowd's having. They were like, "This is fucking awesome, but will it work?" And I'm like, I've seen her perform live, and it's out there, and it's gripping, you know. So I kind of just got it over the line as a mate, and then here we are, and everyone's loving it, so it's good. So that's 1 point for me. But I've lost 3 or 4 on the tour. Like when I got,
Really?
well, remember I missed my plane back from Perth.
You did miss your plane back from
because I got
Perth.
high in the spa with my. Violet was there, but she didn't get high. I got
Because I was recording the next day with a friend, and then I had my flight, so I was like, "Nah, I'll be good."
So, but I got stuck in Perth, hanging out at Drew from Carnival's house, which wasn't so bad.
Slick MCs like me are hard to find. A mastermind, a fast rhyme to pass the time. Half the time I'm fishing for attention. I got half a mind to cast a line. Girls so penny, eat it up like it's pasta time. Penny.
Oh, it's been so much fun, first of all, and also certainly a challenge. Because for a few reasons, but the main one being that I'm not what they're coming to see. They're coming to see MAMMAL, they're coming to see a rock show. So I jumped at the challenge, honestly, because I knew these audiences wouldn't know who I am. Like, I think I'm starting to be reasonably well known in hip hop scenes, and like, if you're into underground Oz hip hop, you probably, hopefully have heard of me by now, but like a rock crowd, just, you know, I think the average music punter just doesn't know me yet, so I was just really keen to keep getting my name out and spreading the love. And I felt like, even though I do a different genre, I think the energy is the same. I think there's a lot of parallels between hip hop and rock, and I knew I could bring like the aggression that they were wanting to come see, and just like the energy, and also a party. Like, I think I'm starting the party.
Like Violet's raps are pretty fucking straight up the guts and tough, like MAMMAL's lyrics. Like, it's pretty much like, if you don't like it, you can fuck off, and don't disrespect me, don't disrespect my people, kind of stuff. So we are aligned energetically in that way. Just less distorted guitars.
I'm thinking maybe I should add more though.
Crossover track.
Yes.
Collab.
Yes,
Hello.
I think so.
Look out 2019.
Need to make it happen, I reckon.
I think it's going to happen. Yeah, as far as like the hiatus goes, it's over. MAMMAL is back, and not only that, but it's become a very strong focus for each member. And I can report that the new album is written from a songwriting perspective, from a band perspective, and I now have to go to London, finish our tour. We finish our tour in London. Unfortunately, Violet and Osaka Punch aren't coming with us on that trip, but next time. We're going to finish that, and then we go into full-blown writing phase. So 2019, there will be basically, I can actually say now, exclusive to Audio and Uproar, that MAMMAL will be making an album announcement within the month. That will give you a frame on how and when and what that release will be. It's incredibly exciting. I've heard it, and it's absolute filth. And I mean that in the best possible way. It's sick. It's dope.
Coming
it's
in
filth.
hot.
It's coming in hot. And Nick's our bass player has been really spent a lot of time on the production, and I think it's some really nice future punk going on. So yeah, coming out, and we're coming for the heads of the ruling fucking class. Scott Morrison, fucking Trump, a whole lot of them, Farage, all of them, Merkel, any single one of them, the whole world, anyone who's running the shit,
Anyone can get it.
We're running it now, and we will be running it in the next 20 to 25 years, because it's either that or we all die. The barrier reef dies, we all die. The air gets so shit, we all die of cancer. We either win or we're dead. So MAMMAL plans on winning.
That is a fantastic answer. I love it.
Most people love. That's the funny thing about revolutionary politics. When you explain them in a way, like say with riffs and fun and actually what it is about, like most people agree that we need to change what's going on. So yeah, fuck capitalism. You know, it's bullshit.
I've got an album to release as well, so that's very exciting. That should be coming out this year.
It's called 50 Shades of Violet.
Yes, it
Hello,
is.
clever.
Thank you.
I love that.
50 Shades of Violet, coming soon. I've got more film clips on the way. I just released a short film 2 weeks ago that's been doing really well. Natural Blonde Killers, featuring Mr. Ruckman, shot by Raphael Recht. So
Rad.
that's on YouTube. It is.
If you want to see Violet get a
ruthless.
psychopath on.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It's really cool.
Thank you. Yeah, we're proud.
Yeah.
Alright, man, are you ready?
You ready? You sure you want to do this?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
No turning back.
Yeah, nah, man, we got it.
What the fans can expect from a MAMMAL show is, you know, like I said, like working class politics, like legit, you know, politics that are about people, like not about fucking moving money from one place to another, but practical realities like childcare, healthcare, education. That's what we're talking about. Who's putting the food on the table and how, and why is it getting harder and harder to pay your bills? Why is it getting harder and harder to find a place to rent? Why are single parents struggling harder? We know why. And we're gonna have a go at the people that are forcing people in that position. So you can expect absolute rage, you know, against the machine. Yes, who are a great band, and that's kind of from MAMMAL's perspective. Yeah, and then I guess Vizzy's. We'll move on from this tour. Then you can tell the guys what they can expect from your next group of shows. I guess.
True. I would just only want to add to that, like a party, like, you know,
Right.
a great night is what you can definitely expect.
A revolution without dancing is a revolution not worth having.
For more information on upcoming album releases for MAMMAL and Fresh Violet, follow the links in the description below.
Let me hear your crow. Alright, like you know there are, on any good ship there are two sides to this ship. And on this side of that ship crew, we call you lot the port side play. Yeah, come on. Oh, drinking for you this evening, give it up for Neil Rummy Raggers. And over this side, the rest of you good looking one over here, I will now dub the starboard stage! Starboard look like they have some faithful members here in Canberra now. What are you going to do, mate? We're all over this, Starboard. All right, crew. This is the time that the boys take off their boots, fill them up with their there willing to do the same? Yes, boys, yes, lads. Take your boots off, make sure it's the right one. Fill it up and praise the silly gods of the world. Alright, now on the count of 3, I'm gonna kick these 2 off. And anyone else out there tonight, I'm gonna smash it down the road. Are you ready, crew? 1, 2, 3, go! Majestic Beast has a new boot, so he's gonna... Oh, no, he's taken it! He's done it! Let me see. He's done it, crew! Mate, he is up. Look at how much bigger this boot is than yours. Good work, Beast. It's not the size of the boot. Come and join in the fun. The rebel's begun. From noon until sun. Our fools are undone. And the honor is won. Let's celebrate together as we slog it. Let's go! Slog in the run. Come and join in the fun. The rebel's begun. From noon until sun. Our fools are undone. And the honor is won. Let's celebrate together as we slog in the run. DJ! Slog in the run. Come and join in the fun. The rebel's begun. From noon until sun. Our fools are undone. And the honor is won. Let's celebrate together as we slog
For more information on upcoming LAGERSTEIN shows, follow the link in the description below. Thank you for watching this week's episode of Audio in Uproar. For more information on the artists who were featured, follow the links in the description below. My name's Ash and I'll see you next time.